check this one out. This is the Cold Steel Swift 3, big 4-inch blade there of M4 steel. And I actually just got this a few months ago on a pretty good deal. I kind of forgot to tell you guys about it. And it's still on sale. So if you're looking for this knife, I got it at Natchez Shooting Supplies for $106.99. Now, I don't know about you, but M4 and this large of a package at that price point is pretty awesome. Most places have this listed right at like $200, which isn't a bad price, but I wasn't super interested in this knife at that price. But at, almost 50% off, I am certainly interested, and I'm glad I got this knife. So quick little spec rundown here. 4-inch blade length like we mentioned, just over a 5-inch handle length. So your overall length here is 9.375 inches. So it's pretty freaking huge, but it does only weigh 5.5 ounces. That's heavy for a pocket knife, but this is a pretty big one. You got OD green G10 scales here that I haven't actually seen a lot of different variations of this. I think most of these are OD green. This is an assisted opening knife with the Atlas lock from Cold Steel. We'll look at that compared to their standard triad lock here in a second. And then you do have a secondary lock here as well. I believe this clip is swappable to the other side, and that is kind of a departure from Cold Steel as well, from their, at least from a clip standpoint. But you got good centering here. Action's nice and swift, as the name would imply, and that M4 blade is actually ground pretty well and has been performing pretty well for me. I mean, it's M4. I don't know if it's heat treated awesome. I don't have a ton of Cold Steel knives, but this one just seemed too good to pass up on. So this is kind of in the same vein as your Recon 1. Both extremely large knives, both overbuilt and very tough, made from good steel. Your triad lock is kind of your beefed up back lock here. This one's actually pretty easy to use. This Atlas lock pulls back rather than pushing in. So you pull back on it, and then you can hit that kind of spring tension there. And it's pretty easy to control one-handed. I mean, it's fairly fidgety as far as that goes. But it is a little beefier than something like this Military 2. I think this is thinner in just about every dimension, but still similar in size, I guess. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting find, I think, for $107. But if you guys have a Swift 3 or have some thoughts on it, let me know. But I'm enjoying this one so far. So thanks for watching, guys. And remember, have fun with your knives.